Guys, how are you? I hope you've been well. Welcome to the ninth episode of our Insurance Hangout podcast. We are glad to have gotten to the ninth one. Can you believe we are going 9 to the 10th episode? It's been that long.
And if you've been
excited,
if you've been following the series that we've been having, we have been discussing the principles of insurance. And on today's episode, we'll be talking of the principle of proximate cause. It's me, your host, Mama Bima Kenya, and the vivacious and lovely
super agent Angie Gondi. Good. So now, Mama Bima,
yes.
let me ask you. You've seen accidents where like the three cars involved, yeah? Let's say car A, car B, and car C, okay?
Yes.
And car A knocks car B knocks car C, and maybe other vehicles, that triple effect.
Yes.
So let me ask you, who will be liable for the damage of car C? Is it car A or is it car B?
Check. So I have the Makenya. I'm in the industry, but I'll tell you, it was always so confusing to me. Like when I'd see that kind of pile up, I'd always think like car A should be responsible for car B, and car B should be responsible for car C. But the reality is, car A is the culprit
of everything going down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So am I right?
You're right.
Yes.
So whereas car B will be the immediate cause of car C's damages, the proximate cause of that accident is actually car A.
Yes.
So the insurer of car A will actually take care of the claim of car B and car C.
Yes,
okay?
Because it's car A that set this in motion.
Exactly.
Yes.
It was the sequence of the damages was set in by car A.
Yes.
But also, let me ask you. So let's assume it's a whole different life event, and let's assume car B was something else, and car A was something else. I think we'll need to put this into perspective.
Yes.
Do you know the damage that is caused by car A? In case that damage was not insurable, then it will not be payable. Like, can you put us into perspective?
This proximate cause. So, let's take an example where you have insured your business premises, for example, against fire and burglary, for example. So you have fire and other perils, cover. And unfortunately, there's a flood, And as the water is sweeping, through your building, it causes the electrical appliances to have a short and fire starts, See, what has set the motion of the fire starting? And of course, the fire raises down your building, But what caused the fire? What caused the fire that actually brought down your building? In that case, it is actually the flood that set this loss in motion. So in the event now that, say, you do not have like flood insurance, then at that point, your insurer would not honor that claim.
That claim, yeah.
Yes.
And maybe that would bring us to, not so related, but the clauses of insurance.
Yes.
Sometimes when we are ticking the different clauses, we're like, no, let me leave this one, like, with our area it never floods. It's just for a little premium.
Yes.
So I think sometimes even like when you're doing risk assessment for our clients, we need to explain to them, what, this might not actually be the claim, but it could actually result in this other claim.
Yes.
Yes. So maybe we can share a bit, a few clauses that we usually do not tick.
Like in motor insurance, Angie, the clause of political violence, the clause of terrorism, and in the unfortunate event, for example, that your car is blown up or damaged when a terrorist attack happens, you have comprehensive cover.
Yeah.
You expect your vehicle
to be paid,
to be compensated.
you know,
But
and in full.
yes, but
Yeah.
these are some of the clauses that we just skip. And sometimes your PVT rider could be what, 2,500? You get
know?
it's
Yeah.
affordable, you know. So why not? Why don't you just add that, you know, that rider?
And you know, you drive home, everywhere you go, you know you're protected.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Like, this could come out, but it's covered. This could come out, but this is covered.
And this gives me another example, Angie. So in life insurance, you know, when you read through your policy document, there are exclusions to the policy. Okay. And one exclusion could be what? Maybe skydiving. Okay. And then you go possibly maybe skydive, and as you actually skydive, maybe the thrill of it actually causes a heart attack. Yeah. You know, you go into shock, you get a heart attack. So what is the cause of death? You know, like when you go to hospital, of course the doctor will say
the immediate cause of death at that time will be the heart attack.
Yes. But what set that in motion? What actually caused that heart attack? It could be that exclusion in your policy.
Yeah. And I was reading somewhere that, okay, fine, upon investigation, and you know life insurance claims are actually investigated. Yeah?
Yes.
Upon investigation, maybe they'll say that this client died of a heart attack. But maybe on your social media, because you know investigators go into your social media and whatnot, and people are there, you know, passing the messages of condolences, and they're saying, what happened? You know, she went skydiving, and then she got a heart attack.
Yes.
Guys, that claim will not be paid. Yeah. That claim will not be paid. And we need you to understand that.
Yes.
As the principle of the proximate cause, which is actually what will always be related to the claim that is being lodged.
Yes. And I really appreciate the first time I ever came across, of course, this clause is when we were doing our certification for insurance. So by the way, guys, before you can become certified to be an insurance agent in Kenya, you need to sit for an exam called the COP, the Certificate of Proficiency. And you know, it's a whole topic on its own, you know, the 7 principles of insurance, because these principles are what insurance is really anchored on, this and the forms of coverage that you can get. So it's always good to understand, you know, to go through that policy document, understand your exclusions, you know. Yes, because then you get to understand why a claim will either be honored or not.
Especially the very complex cover like marine, like fire and burglary, you know. There's so many different clauses that I think, yes, it's good to have the cover, sign up and move on.
Yes.
But, you know, take a day, reach out to your agent, you know, have this discussion.
Yes.
You know, if it's your accountant who's in charge of that, if it's an office assistant, if it's yourself, please sit down with the agent and have an understanding of the proximate cause and, of course, all other principles of insurance.
Yes. So that's it from us from today's episode. This is episode 9. So exciting.
I know, we look forward to seeing you in our 10th episode.
Yes. Thank you so much for your support. We are grateful that you are subscribing to our channel. Super excited that now we are on video, so you can catch us here on YouTube, and you can also catch us on your preferred podcast platform. It's me, your host, Mama Bima Kenya.
And your super agent, Angie Gondi.
Remember to subscribe and to follow us and share our episodes with your network. Thank you.
Bye.